a burst from Atreus. Like, he's just so in control of the speed of Palutena and the ability to just use that speed to just disrupt the zoning that Steve was putting into play, right? He was just perfectly timing every single way in and out of the Steve traps. And that's how this matchup also works kind of similarly, too. You got to avoid the grenades, you got to avoid the C4s, but find your right timing, and then you can punish this character's lack of mobility massively.
Yeah, that seems to be what the game plan is going to be able to turn out here. But Atreus, obviously, with this Palutena, is really good with this character, especially like laying down with these nairs, controlling the stage. Speaking of stages, by the way, Town and City for stage number 1. Stage we have yet to see this entire set, or tournament, top 8 rather. And it's really good for Palu, right? Like, it allows you to be able to teleport cancel off that, and also turns into Final Destination temporarily.
It being Final Destination is probably what Atreus is looking for here. Take away that platform cover that helps set up shop for Snake. But with that said, Atreus has chosen to take it a little bit more slowly on the Final Destination portion, set up those auto reticles, until that down air just landed as a burst option, and now it's sending MVD to the skies here with this high Cypher.
Yeah, good landing, by the way. Oh, explosive flame. I think that was a miss input. I think you wanted it a little bit closer when, like, point blank, because I definitely would have caught MVD, or maybe thought MVD was going to land right there on the right side because of the wave bounce. Regardless, incorrect option is going to get net MVD the first kill.
MVD doesn't look too bad for Ware right now. That grenade actually saving him from a back throw KO. But then you cross up with the dash attack and you pay the ultimate price.
Yeah, Atreus only taking 10 damage for his trouble, so in a really good spot right now. Being able to chill here with the forward tilts, having the grenades, being able to run right through them. At this point, wanting to land like a nair to get a big combo started. But MVD getting one of himself, down throwing into the exploding grenade.
The grenade play has been excellent so far from MVD, getting that damage up right and quick. And you don't even mind trading here. You're a little bit up in percent, so you take a couple of hits from this Palutena, but you're not too bad off yourself. So back down on Terra Firma, stay away from that grenade, but this is actually Atreus turning things around, getting MVD stuck on the platform.
Dash attack yet again, going for the somersault. Another back air for your troubles. Having the Nikita missile, something you got to be on the lookout for, right? Anytime you see Snake going for that Nikita missile from long distance, like, you can kind of deactivate it with hits like that, right? It makes it stagger for a bit, and it's not active while it's in hit stun. Back air is one really good tool for Palu to be able to get through it too.
Oh, the grenade in hand actually ruined an attempt, I think, going for like a forward or really anything else to pressure the Snake. Instead, MVD is going to be able to land here, try to cross up with that neutral air. Instead, you get parried into the back throw. Good positioning for Atreus is rewarded thusly.
Dude, optimal punish for Atreus. I'm digging the likes of just using the parry on purpose to be able to net yourself that kill. Now we're coming in here with another nair. Big combo. Start using the platform to extend it even further. 51 damage, ending it with a back air. And MVD's going to take a little bit of passive damage up above as well on top of things.
But the pressure continues as Atreus was in the perfect spot to intercept the Cypher on the way down. Because there's no platform in the center of Town and City in this particular formation, no real good way to mix it up after that wave bounce was already used from MVD. And now Atreus is running with this lead.
Okay, another forward tilt, gets the 1-2, sends them flying, avoids the Nikita missile, gets right back onto the ledge, double jumping to avoid that up smash, gets nicked by that up tilt to send them flying into the blast zone. One stock apiece. Never mind, it is gone. Nair into a back air is going to give Atreus that first game win. Atreus is looking extremely good right now in this tournament, Sturm.
This might be the man to beat. To be totally honest, just the control of the stage, the knowledge of when to use the burst options at the perfect time, it's been pretty much flawless.
MVD obviously going for the Hollow Bastion counter pick. Sometimes I feel like MVD picks this stage for the music more than the stage itself.
It's good music.
It is.
Can't knock it. Normally, yeah, Snake would like a larger stage, right? You'd think of like Pokemon Stadium with the larger base platform, or maybe even Small Battlefield with a larger base platform than this. But you gotta have the music counterpick in the back of your mind, right? It matters. It powers up some players.
And that Dark Side boss music coming in clutch here for MVD. Unfortunately, Atreus is the one that's looking like a powered up version of it, right? 108 damage, 118, pushes you back off stage, throwing out the explosive flame to force you to recover even higher on top of that.
Well-timed air dodge to sneak past the Palutena offensive with that forward air. But that air dodge was scouted a second time with a lingering down tilt. Not really a move you think of as a kill move for Palutena, nor do you really ever see the down smash, but it's been on the money for Atreus. He even used that versus Onin.
Fantastic option coverage with it. It covers so much of the stage, right? The wings are so big on both sides of you. It's a large hitbox, a large knockback, it's something you got to be on the lookout for. I love that option, by the way. So many times have we seen MVD go for a down throw and has a grenade planted. It's like you either spawn in place, go towards the grenade, or go to the free spot. And MVD always wants you to go to the free spot because that feels like the safe spot. And he rolled into the grenade.
Really nice mix-up from Atreus. And using even the get-up attack there, which, again, MVD is scouting some kind of roll, and he's scouting some kind of jump in with that up tilt. The anti-air to end all anti-airs, working out to even up these stocks 2 apiece. But Atreus does not look at all phased as this damage is still racketing up.
Yeah, one more up air, keeping... This is what Atreus is so good at, is preventing MVD from being able to land.
And there's very few avenues of escape on Hollow Bastion. That platform is very tiny to try and escape to. The ledges are so far away when you're that far up. And again, just the burst mobility of Palutena, able to get vertical really quick.
Yeah, Autoretical just going to graze a little bit of your haircut, go to the barber shop for a second here. We'll go right back into it. Grenades coming out. MVD at this stock deficit is really hurting him right now.
Yeah, and it's Atreus' onus to slow down the game. Although as soon as I say slow down the game, you go for a back air really high up, which would have been lights out for MVD.
I mean, I don't blame him. He has stage control, right? Like, this is the time to put the pedal to the metal when you get Snake off stage, right? Don't allow him to just be able to recover for free. Using the double jump to get that initial burst on Cypher, air dodges into the ledge when it looked kind of scary there for a second. Good DI from MVD, got a DI out to avoid that back air follow-up, but not going to be able to avoid the back throw follow-up. Atreus up 2-0 against MVD here in Winners Finals.
And looking in cruise control on that Hollow Bastion stage, man. That was the cleanest we've seen Atreus. You mentioned it, might be the pick to click here. Going on to Grand Finals, 1 game away. Let's see if MVD can dig deep. Speaking of tongue twisters.
Yeah. Dude, my man be looking like he's going 80 on an interstate right now with that cruise control because he is super in control. Going back to the Kingdom Hearts counter pick on the music, but different stage, going back to small battlefield.
Yeah, a little bit larger base platform, right? That's going to help you just have a little bit more control in the neutral. Let's see how it shakes out in game number 3. MVD versus Atreus, immediately dash attacking in.
Hey, you know, burst options are burst options, bro. It's a pretty good starter at the very beginning of a match, right? Because you can catch your opponent off guard. You don't get too much off of it. You won't get punished too hard. Oh, is that the double jump? Yes, sir. MVD out of resources right now.
You needed that grenade, and that grenade was there to save MVD. Exactly. You're a little bit behind, so you don't necessarily like the trade from behind, but the other option was death, right?
What makes it even more tough for Snakes that are trying to recover without double jump is you don't get that initial burst speed on Cypher from the double jump extension, right? So you get the slow startup on Cypher instead. So you ever see a Snake go for a double jump like MVD, a lot of times he's not going to go for up B unless he absolutely has to. Like right there in that situation, he went for a double jump pretty early, so he air dodged into the ledge instead. Good awareness.
The Cypher ate the whole explosive flame with its armor, but then Atreus didn't necessarily even mind. Had that burst speed to get in back air and get the stock.
Again, the stock and trying to find another back air for your troubles. Forward tilt to push you back off stage, avoiding that up smash. We're just going to shield right on through the first swing of that forward tilt, not committing to the 2-piece of it.
Landing C4 going to help MVD try to get back down to the stage, but it might be too little too late here as the damage is still racking up. How's MVD going to get down from the platform? You can't. There's a dash attack waiting right for you. And how high can Atreus go for these back airs? Apparently to the top blast zone. There is no escape for this Snake.
This is looking like a yikes moment for MVD because yikes Atreus here with the 114 damage with all 3 stocks still and lands the Nair, being able to get the extension into the down here right afterwards. Doesn't even care if we get the trades on the grenades, right? Because it's going to hurt MVD more than it hurts Atreus.
Atreus is trading so well, using this vulnerability on that back air and dash attack so well to clank with these grenades. Yep, break the zone again. How is MVD going to land? He got to find this up tilt. Still looking, but Atreus is on the wrong side every single time.
The empty jump back throw is going to put you in a bad spot. We got ourselves almost a 3-stock situation. I count that, bro. I don't care. Atreus going down deep to get that back air, gets the kill, secures himself a top 2 position here at Combo Breaker. Is now sitting very pretty here in Grand Finals.
Who will stop Atreus? Looks just totally unstoppable. Really, maybe the most competitive player in his path so far was Owen, the #1 overall seed. That might be who you have to root for if anyone's going to stop this Michigan dude.
But hey,